State your name.
Keon Hardy,
What position do you play?
wide receiver and cornerback.
What is your worst football injury ever?
When I broke my leg in 8th grade,
How did this happen?
I was going for a tackle, and some of my teammates' helmet ran into my leg, my knee, and it went back and snapped.
How long did you sit out during this time period?
Well, I didn't know it was really broke until 6 months later, so I kept on playing. Like 6 months later, and then it got worse.
What was the worst part of going through this injury?
The recurrent pain.
State your name.
EJ Hicks.
What position do you play?
Tight end, DN, linebacker, and tackle.
And what was one of your worst football injuries ever?
I broke a chip off the bone in my wrist.
How did the injury happen?
I was playing football. I caught the ball. This one dude, he tried to get the ball from me, and we both fell, and I fell on my wrist, and I broke a chip off it.
How long did you have to sit out due to this injury?
4 months.
Okay. While sitting out, did you miss football at all, or were you
A lot.
good for the rest?
I missed it a lot. I was kind of depressed. I couldn't play no more.
State your name.
Richard McGee.
What position did you play in football?
When high school, college, or pro?
Either one.
Either one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, offensive line, defensive line, high school, college, and pro.
Okay. What was one of your worst injuries ever?
It was a neck injury. I was in high school. I was playing for Bladensburg High School. We were playing Fairmont Heights. And I was running down on the kickoff, and I hit the runner head on. And I jammed a nerve in my neck, and my arm was numb. And I think that was probably the most serious injury.
How long did you sit out during this injury?
A week.
Oh, got back in there. That's about it. State your name.
My name is Markel McCoy.
What position do you play?
I play running back.
What was your worst injury ever?
The worst injury I ever had is when I broke my thumb.
How did this happen?
This happened when I was running. I was running the ball in the play, and that's when I fell the wrong way. And I tried to embrace the fall.
How long did you sit out for?
Not long, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be consistent, no days off. I really just snapped it back in place, and I iced it for a couple of days, and then I just like changed the way I play, and I really didn't sit out with it for long.
If you can go back and do something different during this play, what would you do?
Just fall, not try to embrace my fall with my hands. That's what I learned.
Okay. State your name.
Mr. Zach,
What position did you play in football?
strong safety.
Okay. What was one of your worst football injuries ever?
It depends. I go with the shoulder. Yeah, I go with my shoulder.
Okay. How did you get this injury?
Making a tackle.
If you could go back, what would you change about that play?
Nothing. That was a good play. I love it. Especially Virginia State. Oh yeah, we was whooping their tails. But no, I wouldn't change nothing.
Okay.